have no idea where this is going. You have not paid for your reading yet. I am in your energy immediately. Honestly, whether you decide to move forward with paying for a reading or not, you need this message. Heavy on earth sign energy. I don't know why I feel that you're an earth sign, but something tells me you're not an earth sign, and that somebody that passed away that's very close to you is an earth sign. Maybe your grandmother, your great-grandmother's son. You have some generational shit going on. I have not even picked up my table from last night, and I had started doing a reading and I got exhausted. I'm in the middle of moving, and so I just got to my new place. I don't even have my ring light. I don't have my bed frame. I mean, I've got mattress on the floor vibes. I've got, all kind of shit. But what I will say is I just am glancing at these cards as soon as I'm about to start organizing my table, and I see Virgo. These are these handmade cards that I never use. I made these probably 2 years ago. Time to move, time for a vacation, bad energy, caught up, Capricorn, you upgraded, blessings coming in, Sagittarius, and they are not right in the head. Reroute, detour, change plans, and June could be significant. And these two fell out. They want to be you. Stalker in reverse, I don't know what that means, and they are honest, you're improving. Genuine connection. And right under that, mean-spirited. Don't know if any of those apply. I also see death card at the bottom of this deck, which could be Scorpio energy. It could also be that you're in the middle of a transformation, but when it's at the bottom of a deck, keep in mind this has nothing to do with your reading, or it could. Spirit leaves us messages in the most craziest of ways. Caught up is also in reverse, and then I see toxic right under here. They ain't shit. They are lying. Yes, and monitoring spirits. Blessings coming in. And then tomorrow. Be honest with them and yourself. Astral projecting. Not sure if any of those apply. So I'll get to shuffling and all of the above. Don't get too comfortable, it says. Time to move, reroute, detour, change plans. If this is yours, this death card at the bottom of the deck, this is somebody refusing to transform. Or it could be look at this, Scorpio. Wow, thank you, Spirit. Sagittarius, Virgo, Capricorn, and Scorpio. Blessings coming in. All right. Right place, wrong time. They are going to pop up. Money coming in. Psychopath. Toxic, you're being watched. The glow up, time to sleep and rest. I think that's all. But that could be somebody refusing to transform, refusing a death and a rebirth, not wanting to alter their way of thinking at all, not willing to put in the work, and they are lying, just popped out at the top. They are lying, Capricorn. Okay, December 22nd to January 19th. When that's at the bottom, like, look, that could be somebody refusing to transform. Now, I could say this is just a coincidence that it's at the bottom for my last reading, right? Split the deck to High Priestess. You absolutely are High Priestess, 100%. 100%. Now, look how I split it. It's not even half and half. I don't even know why I picked it up this way. This is Cancer energy, Pisces energy, but this is more importantly somebody who is very, very in tune. Girl, I don't have makeup on. I look crazy. I'm in the middle of moving, and I just woke up not too long ago, and I'm in your energy now, so we're doing it now. High Priestess is earned. You can be born as a High Priestess, but until you fall into your intuitive abilities and you actually accept that you are a witch, come through the Spirit. Liminal at the bottom of this box. Light at the crossroads, liminal. You may be in a liminal space in the middle of transforming, not wanting to accept the transformation, heavy on that. A liminal space, if you're familiar with the liminal space, that's the space in between realms where you can see through the veil, but you're not quite on the other side yet. You're interdimensional. You can go both. You can be in this dimension or another dimension. You can view all timelines. You may be in a liminal space right now where things kind of feel surreal to you. Very surreal. Somebody's toxicity is harming others. A masculine. He could be a Scorpio. He could be a Capricorn. Capricorn is also for the devil. I'm taking this two ways. His toxicity, he feels entitled and he expects others to maybe bow down to him or conform to his ways because he's not wanting to change. And in doing so, he's harming others and harming himself. His harm is harming others. Another thing that I'm getting from this, I see the sun poking out halfway. It's like it's halfway done. Whatever this change is, whatever it's happening, whether he likes it or not. This also could be your transformation. This could be your old way of viewing things and thinking, but you're not quite there yet. You're somewhat in the liminal space of your transition. You could be shifting. You could be maybe how I would say like in the waiting room of your new life. So your old way of thinking has ended. Your old life has ended. Your old season has ended, and you're headed to the new season. But you're not quite there yet because there's some things that still need to change. The bottom of this deck, look, the Fool in reverse. Okay, this is just the box. The Fool in reverse. And then also this one I accidentally lit on fire one day when I was doing candle magic. It's warped. I never used this deck, by the way. I took it out last night. I have no idea why. It's warped. Maybe a warped sense of thinking is keeping somebody from taking the next step. Somebody could be moving naive and reckless and not thinking through what's going on. And in doing so, they could be walking into their own trap. They could be setting up the stage for their own demise. Because the Fool is actually a wonderful card. It's the very first card in tarot. And it's somebody who is just brave enough and just delusional enough, just naive enough to be able to take that first step and start over their new life, their new journey, their new chapter, their next season. But some may say, hey, that person is moving reckless and naive, but that person knows that they need that. They need that naivety and recklessness to be able to have the courage to do what they need to do and get out of that situation. I also see community, and right under is burdens. Community. You could be with people who are celebrating you, who do see you for who you are. This is a boss. Look at her, glowing and thriving. But right under that, what's weighing her down, what's keeping her from being able to move forward is burdens. She is depressed. Her environment is representative, is indicative of her current mental state, cluttered and unorganized and chaotic. I'm taking this two ways. I've never seen it this way, but do you see how she has a blanket, but she's choosing not to use it? Somebody could be offering her warmth and comfort, and she sees it, but she's choosing not to utilize that comfort. Same with the pillow. She could be using two pillows, but she's using one. She has the other one behind her. There could be two people that are willing to help her, and she's only utilizing one of them. Or maybe the one pillow represents herself, and the other pillow could be, hey, I'm here, I want to help you. And you're like, I only have myself. I don't have anyone that can help me. I also see the phone on the charger, but it's not near her. Nobody has that like that. When they have their phone on the charger and they're in bed, they usually have their phone right next to them, meaning you could call somebody, but you're choosing not to. There's something you're keeping to yourself, or you're choosing not to connect with others right now because you do have a whole community behind you. I need you to know that. And I do feel that this very well could be your ancestors. I feel generational trauma on you. I feel pattern breaking vibes. I feel you're going through things that feel maybe even more significant and multiplied, because when you finish this season, you're finishing it for all your ancestors. They brought you this far, and it's your job to complete it. They're waiting for you to complete it. They know you can complete it. You're the one to complete it. The number 3 could be very significant. I'll tell you why. I see 3 sparkles around her, 1, 2, and 3. That could very well represent your ancestors. You could have a spirit team of 3. There's also 3 women in here, 1, 2, and 3. Yep. But I see other hands too. There's really seven people, but there's kind of hidden ones. You see they're holding up their cups. So you could have a team that you don't even really know about. You're not utilizing them. That very well could be your spirit team. This could be your spirit team. Look at this. Wow, 3 of Pentacles. Talk to me, Spirit. Talk to me, baby. Talk to me. Look at this. You have a community behind you. You have a group behind you. This is your ancestors. Man, do I feel it. They compare themselves to you. You could be 34. You could know somebody who's 34. March 4th, April 3rd could be significant. Life Path 3, Life Path 4. July, the 7th, the 3rd, the 4th, you could have a 3-year-old, could have a 4-year-old. Something could have happened 1999, 2009, 2019. I'm taking this 2 ways. I know that I saw that card in my little handwritten deck and it said they want to be you. You could have very much so somebody around you that wants to be you, quite literally. They don't want to be like you, they want to be you. It's a very dangerous situation to be in, and that's very real. When you carry beauty, when you exude strength, when your aura is of the light, people want to be you. But they can't be you with you still being around, because you're in the way. You're the problem. They can't pretend to be you because you're there, and it would be obvious that they're not you. And it's not only that they want to be like you, babe, they want to be you. They want to feel that slop. Do you understand me? I'm feeling feminine energy around this man, whoever this man is. I don't want to say I hate him. I don't want to say I like him. I want to say I don't like him. But I can't say I hate him. I don't trust him. Reroute, detour, change plans. Capricorn. September could be very significant. Inner strength. You're really having to utilize your inner strength right now. Whatever you're going through is making you feel so burdened. This comparison card, what I was getting to was they could be doing that very much so, comparing why does she have what she has. And I'll be honest, it's not about what you have, it's about what you've lost and your ability to keep pushing despite that. It's the attacks that you've endured and the losses you've taken and the negativity that is surrounding you, and yet you continue to exude grace and poise. No matter how burdened you feel, on the exterior, you would never fucking know it. You would never know it. You would never let a bitch see you down. Promise. You utilize that inner strength. Okay? Right now, you could be manifesting some shit. You could be feeling very stuck right now and trapped and just trying to fucking live your fucking life. You could be just trying to live your life. Look at this. Like, I just want to have my cup filled. I just want to pour into myself. I deserve that right now. I've poured into everybody else my whole fucking life. You could be manifesting some shit. Something could have happened on the 2nd or in February or on the 17th. This person is attached to you and you're attached to the outcome. There's an attachment issue here happening, and I'm not sure what it is, although what I did feel guided to say when I was telling you what your spirit team was saying, which was make sure you really want the answers to the questions that you're going to ask. What are you going to do with that information once you receive it? And they want you to really think deep on the questions that you're going to ask. They also want you to be open to the outcome. Do not be attached to the outcome. Be willing to receive the information that you weren't expecting to receive. Be willing to hear something that you didn't think you were going to hear. Be willing to have things confirmed that you didn't know you needed confirmation on. Okay, you get subtle insights sometimes internally, and you pass them off as maybe random thoughts, but those are active downloads happening in real time from your spirit team. You have a strong group of ancestral women behind you in your lineage who are rooting for you, who have done what they could do up until the point that they could do it too. They wish they would have made it further, but they know that their role was to get as far as they could, and they did, and they've now passed the baton to you. So when this stuff feels heavy, when you feel alone, when you feel like this man is targeting me for no reason, this man that I love, I'm quite literally sleeping with the enemy, just know that every woman in your lineage has gone through the same thing. This is not one man. You understand that? This is a spirit that takes on, it's an archetype. You understand that? This is not just a random man that you think you love. You feel like you've known him for a lifetime because you have. He feels familiar to you because he is. And you feel comfortable around him, yet very uncomfortable around him because he's familiar, but yet he brings you no peace, and you know that. You maybe grew up in a not so safe home, but it's familiar to you, so you feel unsafe but yet comfortable at the same time. Comfortably uncomfortable is how I'm feeling. You're trying to manifest your way out of this. This says, abundance finds me, my voice matters, I choose courage, I am love. They got candles, they got stones, they're with the shit. This attachment though, either you're attached to the outcome, this person is attached to you, or they want to be you. There's something very there that is, it's very spiteful. It's you're just trying to flow and go and be abundant, but yet you feel stuck. And I'm going to tell you the reason why you feel stuck is because this is really your energy, but you're carrying along this dead weight that is quite literally attached to you and your success and the outcome of you. You're absorbing someone else's energy right now that doesn't need to be around you, but yet they need to be around you because you have something that you need to complete. And like I said, your team has gotten you this far. Your ancestors have gotten you this far. Spiritually, you are guided. You are backed. You have a community behind you. This will be successful. This will be successful. This will be successful. I'm going to say it 3 times. 3 is very significant. 3 of Pentacles. 3, 3, 3 at the bottom of this. Liminal space 3. Look at those 3 stars. Look at this. Look at this deck right here that I haven't even opened yet. Love and romance, shadow work to help you make informed decisions. This is more than a reading for you. You need an answer. You need a confirmation that says, even though everyone is telling you you're fucking crazy for being where you're being right now, who you're with right now, for staying where you are, for feeling like you are losing time, for feeling like you're going in cycles, all of this is true, but you have a mission to complete. James Bond, you hear me? Kim Possible. Call me, beat me. If you want to reach me, that's okay. 3 of Wands. 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3. Lots of threes, lots of threes, lots of threes. I don't know the significance of 3 yet, but lots of them. You're thinking in the future. You're thinking ahead. You're thinking about the bigger picture right now. This is true, but you have someone around you that is a wolf in sheep's clothing and only thinks of themselves. They're very entitled to your success. Your success is their success. It has nothing to do with you. They just want it. They benefit off of it. They ride your coattail. They will jeopardize you and sabotage you every step of the way while smiling in your face. I just got the download that it may not just be that man. It may be someone else you're not thinking of, the third person. The second pillow you're not using. Something you're not seeing. Somebody who you're attached to their outcome of them being around you, but they could very well be a wolf in sheep's clothing that wins at all costs. Typically how I would describe this card, and I'll have you look at it to see how it makes you feel. This person is sneaky and conniving, and they're smiling, but it's a smirk. It's an evil grin. And the second that somebody puts their sword down, walks away, and has their back to them after they've just been on key. Oh, he's looking. Why does this man have 3 swords? Why is he so concerned? Why is he so concerned with obtaining swords? And everybody else just has their shit laying around. They're too comfortable around him. They feel too comfortable. But he wants it that way. He wants it that way. Because the second they're trying to look at him, he's going to act like he wasn't looking at them, but he was looking at them the whole time. That's guaranteed. Aquarius energy. You have hope around you. You have a miracle that's about to occur, and you're closer than you know. I don't know why I'm saying that. But this cycle's almost over. The World card. Heavy Sagittarius energy coming through. Heavy Sagittarius energy coming through. Are we using this deck sphere? Split the deck to Queen of Pentacles. Okay, that's you being grounded, nurturing in your bag, but also caring and loving and stable and grounded and kind and zen and in your own energy. The Queen of Pentacles knows how to nurture others, but she knows how to nurture herself first. She will not give from an empty cup. Her cup will be filled. 6 of Swords is you needing to get away from a situation. Okay? There is a situation where it does require an adjustment. Some knowledge to be able to maneuver in that environment that you're in, because you might be in a lion's den. Somebody around you has an abandonment wound. It's getting narcissist. I'm not going to lie, as cliche as that sounds. They make you feel guilty if you try to leave because they depend on your stability. You do love them, but they have caused more than one heartbreak for you. They've left you out in the cold many times, yet if you try to leave to save yourself, they will make you feel bad. They will guilt trip you. It's what keeps you here. It's what keeps you here. You know you need to get away. But something is holding you, and they're lying to you. They're deceiving you. They're not smart. They're a dumb criminal. And you know that. You know that. You almost feel bad for them. It's almost pity why you stay. Because you know the second you leave, they have nobody. Because the same way they're fucking you over is the same way they fuck everybody over. And you're trying to see the bigger picture. But understand this is that archetype that I was referring to, okay? You feel mentally tormented right now and conflicted. You're looking back at everything that's happened and you're thinking, damn, what the fuck am I doing? Is it even worth it what I've done? You may be losing sleep at night. Your burdens are heavy. You feel tortured almost, like anxiety, depression, nightmares. Like you could quite literally feel haunted right now. You could quite literally feel haunted right now. And once again, I just want to let you know, those are not your emotions. Those are not your feelings. You're absorbing something around you, much like that stuck feeling. You feel stuck, but you're not really stuck. You're abundant. I don't know what effervescent means. I just heard that word. I don't know what that means. Effervescent. Is that a word? Effervescent. Effervescent. I may edit that part out. I don't think that's a real word. Effervescent. Am I combining two words? Effervescent. This is just you looking at everything. This is you planting seeds and wondering if they're going to grow into something. This is you contributing 5 pentacles, but now you only have 2 pentacles, or your 5 has turned into 2. But you were trying to make the 2 turn to 5, and something is draining. There's a leak somewhere, and that leak has turned into a flood. You've got to catch it because there's a weak-ass emperor